Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives. And here's the key. Fitness is not just physical, it's also emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Now let's get going. Today we have Melanie and we have Chris joining us today. So everyone at home, what I'd like you to do is to grab a chair, any kind of chair, even a fabric chair will work. Smaller the better. And I'd like you to please place it, open it up and place it in front of your mat, please. And then we're all going to start in Tadasana mountain pose, bringing our big toes together and hands at our hearts, please. And for some people at home, if balance is very challenging, please open your feet up a little wider, hip distance, please. And today, we're going to strike a balance, and this is a yin-yang yoga routine that we're going to do. So it's all about balance. It's all about balance between dark and light, down and up, heat and cold, good and bad, positive and negative. And in yoga, we have to find a balance between action and surrender. If it's just action, we're going to get injured. And if it's just surrender, we're not going to create any strength within our body. So we're going to find some symmetry today between action and surrender. So go ahead and sit in mountain pose, stand in mountain pose, spread your toes, and find balance between the right foot and the left foot, please. Lift your kneecaps, really lift up the quadriceps, kind of like you're pulling up long stockings up toward your pelvis. Squeeze your outer hips in, please. Belly button into the spine. Lift your heart and lift the crown of your head, please. Shoulder heads back and soften those shoulder blades down your back, please. Tailbone in and down. Really nice. And let's go ahead and take one big inhale and an exhale through the mouth. Let go of your morning, let go of your day or your evening. Another inhale. Hold and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. So go ahead and place your hands right on the chair. And you want your hips a little narrower than your hips, please. Sparkle and spread those toes. Lift all your toes, please. Lift the inner and outer ankles. Spread all the bones in your feet, please. And then go ahead and look straight ahead. Keep your arms nice and straight like they're two pillars. And then go ahead and just lift your right leg up. And when you lift your right leg up, extend through that right heel, please, and lift your heart forward. And please bring your baby toe towards the floor. You want all of your toes pointed towards the floor. And the reason being is you want your hips symmetrical. This is all about balance. Really nice. Extend that heel, that right heel back as you lift your heart forward, trying to get as much space in your body as you can. And then bring that right foot down, please, and bring your left leg up. And again, the baby toes reaching towards the floor because the thigh internally rotates and the hip is even. And extend that left heel back, please, as your heart goes forward. Soften the shoulders away from your ears and breathe and engage your belly muscles. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice. Bring that foot down, please. This time lift your right leg up and lift your left arm forward. Make sure your chair is balanced and really stretch your left fingertips away from your right heel and your right heel away from your fingertips, and engage your belly muscles. Bring your belly button into your spine, please. Really nice. And the heel away from the fingertips. Really, really nice. And then bring that hand down and that foot down, please. And other side. Bring the right arm forward and the left leg back, and bring those fingertips away from your heel and your heel away from your fingertips. Really nice. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Engage your belly muscles. Breathe deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Bring that hand and that leg down. Right leg, left arm. And stretch. Really nice. Bring the fingertips away from the heel and the heel away from the fingertips. Breathing deeply. This really works the right and left side of the brain. This creates beautiful equanimity. Beautiful equanimity. It stops fluctuations of the mind. Bring the hand down and the foot down, and other side. And again, stretch. Sparkle those fingers and sparkle those toes and get as much space as you can. Beautiful work. Really nice. Come on down. And then let's just walk our feet back and stretch a little bit out of our shoulders, please. And then we're going to come onto our tippy toes and come into an upward dog on the chair. So ground your hands and then go ahead and look up. Look way up. Open up your heart. Stretch your throat. Look up. Beautiful, Chris and Melanie. And then go ahead and look back. Stretch your shoulders. Really nice. One line of energy from your wrists to your hips. And then go into upward dog again. Come onto your tippy toes. Shoulders back. And look up. Go way back. And then stretch back again, please. Really nice. Spread your toes. Lift your kneecaps. Belly button into the spine. And then again, look up. Open up your heart. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Beautiful. And then step your feet right in front, right underneath your hips, please, and hands onto the edge of the chair. Bring your right leg back, please, and look straight ahead. And then bring your knee to your nose, curl it up, and then go ahead and stretch your heart forward and your leg back. Knee to nose, curl it up, and go ahead and look up and stretch it out. And knee to nose, beautiful, and look up and stretch it out. Bring that foot down, please, and left leg back. Reach your heart forward and leg back. Knee to nose, and look up, kick it out. Knee to nose, kick it out. Stretch your heart forward, your leg back one more time. Knee to nose, and kick it out. Drop that foot down, please, and go ahead and step back again for one more upward dog. Come into upward dog, please, and look way back. Beautiful work. Stretch that out, and then go ahead and walk your hands, your feet right towards, halfway towards your chair, and come back into mountain pose. And go ahead and close your eyes. Close your eyes. Get grounded. Beautiful. Find symmetry between your right and left feet, please. And just I want to remind you guys that we're human beings, not human goings. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of being a human going. And I'm going to choose to try to be more of a human being and slow down and try to get balance and equanimity in my life. Have balance between family and work, play and health and joy and travel. So let's go ahead and step up towards the chair just a little bit, feet together. We're going to go ahead and reach up, up, up. Look up at the thumbs, please. Stretch up, lift those thumbs away from the lower waist, and go ahead and gently come on down and touch your feet. And if you need to bend your knees, that's just fine. Bring your hands onto your shins and calves and look forward, flat back. And then go ahead and bend your knees and just bring your left foot back, please. And go ahead into a gentle lunge. Make sure the right knee is right over the right ankle, please, and stretch your spine forward. And breathe. Go ahead and bring your right hand up and twist. Look up at your thumb. Do a gentle twist here, and you can have your left hand on a block if you choose, or onto your fingertips, or right onto your palm, whatever you choose. Always take care of yourself. If something's uncomfortable, make sure that you're comfortable in that pose, please. Bring that hand back down and go ahead and ground your back heel so it's heel to heel. And we're going to go right into Warrior One, but first bring your hands to your outer hips and pin your outer hips in. And go ahead and find symmetry between your right foot and your left foot. And lift up your frontal hip bones, engage your belly muscles, please. And bring your left arm forward. Really nice. And then from here you can choose any kind of hands you want. I like interlacing my thumbs. Go ahead and reach up and try to bring your upper arms behind your ears if you can, and try to straighten the elbows as much as you can. This is called Warrior One, and we're going to go to Warrior Three, and you can choose to balance and not use a chair, but I'm using a chair for people at home that are not familiar with Warrior Three. We'll be using the chair for Warrior Three if you're new to this pose. Go ahead and bring your arms forward, please. Retract the arm bones back into your shoulders. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Walk your back foot in first. And when you're stable on that leg, then go ahead and stretch over. And I'm going to show you how to use the chair. You may not have to use the chair, but if you're having a hard time balance, bring your hands on the chair and stretch your heart forward and your left leg back. If you don't need the chair, you don't need to, but sometimes it's fun to use the chair because you can stay here longer and really stretch your heart forward and really stretch your left leg back. Beautiful work. And then come back to Warrior One, slowly and carefully. Look up to Warrior One, and then hands at your heart, please, and open up to Warrior Two. Go ahead and adjust your feet, heel to heel. Engage your belly muscles in and up, please. Really zip the pubic bone towards the belly button. Lift the heart, please. Lift the crown of the head. Beautiful. Extend your arms away from each other so you get space in the clavicles and the scapulas. And go ahead and straighten your right leg for triangle pose. Go ahead and stay right in triangle and look up at your thumb. And the thumb is right over your lip. And lengthen the crown away from your pelvis so you have a long, beautiful spine. We're going to go into Halfmoon Pose. Bend your right knee, please. I'm going to use the chair, and Chris or Melanie may use a block. Bring your right forearm onto the chair if you've never done this before, and go ahead and extend, and you're opening up like a starfish. This is Halfmoon Pose, and open up in 5 different directions. Beautiful. Extend your arms away from each other. Ground your standing leg. Extend your left heel back, away from your crown, trying to get space in 5 different directions. Beautiful work. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Open up in 5 different directions. Get as much space in your body as you can. And gently and slowly come back to triangle. And pause in triangle, please. Look up at your thumb. Bring that arm over your ear, please, and go ahead and bring your hands to your right foot and step into plank. Hold plank position, please. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Come on down onto your belly, please. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your legs, lift your heart. And then come into upward cobra and child's pose, please. Rest in child's pose and let it all go. Really nice, Chris. Really nice, Melanie. Nice work at home. Beautiful. We're trying to find balance. Balancing poses are very challenging. As we get older, balance becomes even more difficult. So we're going to just try to find balance. When we find balance in our bodies, then we find balance in our lives. Come up onto your hands and knees, please. And then go ahead and step your left foot between your hands. And then straighten your back leg and look straight ahead. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Reach your left hand up. Look up at your thumb, just doing a little bit of a twist in the upper back, please. Beautiful. Breathing deeply. Bring that hand back down. Look straight ahead, please. Ground your back heel. Heel to heel, hands to your hips. Pause here, please. Pause here. Pin your outer hips in, please. Lift the frontal hip bones. Find symmetry between your right and left feet. Bring your right arm forward. Beautiful. And then from here, interlace your thumbs or any kind of hands you choose. And then go ahead and bend your left knee a little deeper. And bring your arms a little bit more behind your ears. Really nice. Bring your arms forward. Retract the arm bones back into the shoulder girdle. Walk your back foot in. Engage your belly muscles and stretch. Breathe. If you want to use the chair to go ahead and reach the right leg back and the heart forward. And stretch. Long inhalations and long exhalations. This is such a yummy pose. Lots of space in the body. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And slowly and carefully come back to Warrior One. Pause in Warrior One. Hands at your heart, please. Open to Warrior Two. Heel to heel or heel to arch. Yogi's choice. Ground your feet, belly button in, please. Extend through your arms. The gaze is at your left fingertips. And breathe. Relax the shoulders. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And go ahead and straighten that left leg for triangle. Really nice. Reach up. Look up. Find symmetry between your right and left feet. Remember, this is balance between action and surrender. Trying to find that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful symmetry between action and surrender. Bend your left knee, please. Walk your back foot in first. I'm going to bring my forearm onto the chair, but you can use a block if you choose. And then open up into Halfmoon Pose, Ardha Chandrasana, and open up. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Opening up into 5 different directions. Bringing the heel away from your crown, the crown away from your heel. Stretching your arms away from each other. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Beautiful. Come back to triangle. Trikonasana. Look up. Bring the arm over your ear, please. And then from here, step right into plank. Hold plank position. Beautiful. And then slowly come on down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your legs. Lift your heart. Upward cobra. And child's pose. Nice work. Relaxing your face. Relaxing your jaw. You all know that wonderful story about Goldilocks and the 3 bears. And I love Goldilocks when she walks in and the porridge is either too hot or too cold, and then she finds the porridge that is just right. And then she goes into the bed. One bed is too soft and one bed is too hard. And then there's one just right. All of us can find that in our lives. Finding that balance between too much work, too much play, too much sleep, too little sleep, finding the middle way, finding the balance, just right. And yoga is supposed to create equanimity in the mind, stopping the fluctuations of the mind and creating balance. So get on your mat every day or at least 3 times a week and just go inside. Go inside and listen to what everyone has their own internal compass. Go inside, and how much sleep do you need? How much food do you need? How much work do you need? Maybe you need to work less or work more. Maybe you need more family time. Maybe you need a vacation. Maybe you need to quit eating junk food. Whatever that is for you, taking that time out to listen to what your soul needs. Come on up. Come on to downward dog, please. And go ahead and walk your hands to your feet. Hands in prayer, and hands just grabbing your elbows and dangle. And relax your head. Beautiful. Just release your head down. Relax your neck. Nice, Chris. Nice, Melanie. Just relax and let go. And then clasp your hands behind your tailbone, please. And interlace the fingertips and just bring your knuckles to the ceiling and drop down. Just to open up the shoulders. Beautiful. Nice work. Find symmetry between the right and left feet, please. Gorgeous. And then come right into a chair pose, Utkatasana, and reach your arms slightly above your ears. Reach up. Beautiful work. And then come on up into mountain pose, Samastedihi. Then from here, we're going to go ahead and go into tree pose. For everyone at home, Melanie and Chris probably don't need a chair, but for anyone who has difficulty with balance, please use a chair at home. Big toes together, please. And then from here, you can have your hands at your left hip, and go ahead, Melanie and Chris and everyone at home, bring your right foot up into your inner thigh. And this is tree pose, and try to bring the knee back just slightly, please. Ground your left foot. Bring your belly button into the spine, and for balance, what you really want to focus on is breath and dristi. Dristi is a gaze, so gaze right in front of you at one specific point. That's going to help you with balance. If you're running around, looking around, your balance is going to be off, so really look straight ahead and balance. Breathing deeply, and then you can bring your arms up and really reach your arms up, long inhalations and long exhalations, really reaching those arms up, breathing deeply. Beautiful. And then hands at your heart, and go ahead and drop that foot down. And then for people at home that are using a chair, bring the chair to the other side. And then those that aren't using a chair, bring your right hand to your right hip, and bring your left foot up into your inner thigh. Really nice. And then for those at home, just grab the chair, bring your belly button into your spine for balance, engage your buttocks. The knee goes back just slightly, please. And then hands at your heart, and just breathing long inhalations. And remember what I said, dristi, a gaze right in front of you, and pick up your breath. Inhale and exhale. Always in through the nose and out through the nose when you're doing yoga, except for specific times. But mostly throughout the day, we're going in through the nose and out through the nose. And then go ahead and reach your arms up, please. Really reach your arms up. Deep roots, tall trunk, beautiful expanded branches. Breathing deeply. Gorgeous work. Hands in prayer, drop your foot down. And Samastedihi, which means sameness between the right and left foot. Lift those kneecaps, belly button into the spine, lift your heart. Beautiful work. So Melanie and Chris, go ahead and stay there, and everyone at home, stay there as well. And we're going to do airplane pose. Go ahead and open up your arms, please, and really stretch through the thumb and the pinkies, and go ahead and reach your right leg back and your heart forward. And remember, the dristi is very important. Stare at one point in front of you, please, and go ahead and breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then slowly hands in prayer. And then reach your arms out, please, and left leg back. Breathing deeply, long inhalations. Go back to the breath and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Hands in prayer. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Extend out through the arms, please. And right leg back. And you can bring your arms with you if you want. Some of my clients like to bring their arms with them. They find that easier for them to go ahead and stretch back. And then hands in prayer. And go ahead and open up. And go ahead and reach back. And you can bring your arms back with you if you choose. Really nice. Beautiful work. And then slowly come back to standing. And interlace your fingertips. Bring your wrist forward. Retract your arm bones back. Slide your shoulder blades down. And go up. And try to straighten the elbows as much as you can, please. Behind your ears, stretch your wrist. And just twist over to the right, please. Twist over to the right. Nice, Chris. And then twist over to the left. Nice, Melanie. Beautiful work. And come back to center. And just look up. Lift the back ribs. Lift the side ribs. And hands at your heart. And then let's switch the fingertips. So if you did your fingertips this way, switch the interlace of your pinkies, please. So always balancing on both sides. Stretch the wrist, retract the arm bones back, and go ahead and reach up, please. Keep the elbows nice and straight, and then twist over to the left. Beautiful, nice work. And then back to center and other side. Gorgeous. And then back to center. And reach up, and hands at your heart. Very nice. And then slowly come on down onto the floor. And Chris and Melanie and everyone at home, I want you to put your legs on the chair. Really rest your legs on the chair, please. Come on down. I bet this feels really good after balancing. Take your hands behind your head and slowly lift your shoulder blades off the ground and lift. And then lower. Bring your right leg up. Big toe reaching up to the heavens. Sparkle your toes. Reach the tailbone up slightly and the shoulder blades up. And I love what one of my friends says every day. So slowly lower down. He takes his meds every day. Lift your left leg up. And med stands for M, meditation. E for exercise, lower. D for diet. And S for sleep. Meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep, and finding that balance. For me, what I did was I shut down. I find that when I'm on social media or if I'm on the computer late at night, that light keeps me up. So I really encourage you guys at home to turn off your smartphones, turn off your computers an hour before you go to bed, because that light can trigger insomnia. And just shut everything down and just closing your eyes, putting on some nice soft music. I take a bath every night, just trying to find a routine that slows you down. And I encourage you, if you don't do yoga, they say health people suggest 10,000 steps a day for your health. 10,000 steps a day for your health. So if you're not doing yoga, at least go out and look at things not made with human hands. A star, a wave, a bird. Just looking at things not made with human hands. To get out of your head and look at things more expansive. I know for me, when I'm in fear, my world gets contracted, closes in on me. And if I go look at if I go walk on the beach or go to the mountains, my problems don't seem so big. So I encourage you to go out into nature. No legs, just elbows. Come on up, really nice, and come on down. Come on up, and come on down. Come on up, and come on down. Now here, just rest your legs on the chair, please, and rest your arms by your sides, palms open to the heavens, and just close your eyes, please. Relax your eyes from top to bottom. Really nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Taking that half an hour. Congratulations, everyone, taking it that half an hour for you to get on your yoga mat. Get off your phone and get on your mat. And remember to take your daily meds, which is meditation, exercise, and healthy diet. Lots of fruits and vegetables, things in their natural form. And sleep. Sleep is so important. I'll tell you right now, I take a nap every day. I work early in the morning. I go home. I have the luxury of taking a nap every day. I take a 20-minute nap every day. And sometimes I work till 7 or 8 p.m. But I never miss my nap. Sleep is so important. Sleep is number one. But they've also found that the number one thing for brain health is actually exercise. More than salmon and broccoli, exercise is the number one thing you can do for your brain, for brain health. So get on your yoga mats, you guys, at least 3 times a week, just for a half an hour. You deserve it. That's the way of putting the oxygen mask on yourself first. So try these balancing poses at home. They can be very challenging. Balancing poses are very hard, especially as we get older. The number one challenging thing is the balance. And I just thank you so much for joining us today. I remind you guys that fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley, and you can read about my blogs, find out about my workshops and my books and life coaching at susanfoxley.com, or connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time. And one more thing. Always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.